Could I have silence, please, and attention up here? Please open up. Please pull out your book. Open it up to page 47, which is where we're going to be reading from. Today, we are no longer using the audiobook. We are going to have people playing the 3 roles that we have here.
So the period 5 stack?
Yeah. Full names for who's playing who.
No, coach.
We have John Proctor, we have Elizabeth, and we have Mary Warren.
No, coach. Hey, no. You're reading. My voice, I can't.
Let's see.
You can pick anybody from the top stack, yeah. Pick anybody, then just put it to the bottom so we don't pick up them again.
Yeah.
Oh, you're picking random.
And then everybody
David C.
Oh.
You're going to be reading for John Proctor.
Oh, shit.
And we've got...
You have to get chosen now and don't have to do it ever again.
Yeah, you want to be Elizabeth?
No.
He was not here.
Can I be a Congo?
Okonkwo.
I'll be thinking of Fumo.
Wait, what could, don't tell me.
We've got Rodrigo reading for Elizabeth.
Bad things happening.
No.
No. He wants to read. No, I'm saying if I could like just choose.
He's not saying he wants to read.
No.
And we've got Angie reading for Mary Warren. Where is
Angie Flores or V?
F.
S. Okay, this Angie in the front. Oh, Angie just left.
Yeah, that's
Wait.
right.
You can pick somebody else.
Bro. No,
He's trying to pick our name.
I'm skipping past the people who aren't here. Abe's not here, Sarai's not here.
My name's gonna follow me.
Xavier. Alright, gonna be doing Mary Warren. Everybody know who they're doing?
Yeah.
Great. I will be reading the stage directions. Well, there's no narrator in this book, but the stage directions, which, like I talked about before we started reading Act 1, are the words in italics. They say the things about the setting. They tell you things about how to say the lines. Even when they're in the middle of lines, I'm going to be reading them. They're also telling you just like what characters are doing as lines are happening. But any text that is not in italics, that's going to be on you all to read. Everybody got their books on page 47? If you are able to multitask, you can also work on reading journal number 4 while we're doing this to take some notes. But if you feel like you'd be too distracted, then please just stick to the reading. We want you to be understanding the reading more than we want you to be working on the reading journal at the same time. We're not doing audio. All right. Act 2. The common room of Proctor's house, 8 days later. At the right is a door opening on the fields outside. Right. A fireplace is at the left, and behind it a stairway leading upstairs. It is the low, dark, and rather long living room of the time. As the curtain rises, the room is empty. From above, Elizabeth is heard softly singing to the children. Presently the door opens, and John Proctor enters, carrying his gun. He glances at the room as he comes toward the fireplace, then halts for an instant as he hears her singing. He continues on to the fireplace, leans the gun against the wall as he swings a pot out of the fire and smells it. Then he lifts out the ladle and tastes. He is not quite pleased. He reaches to a cupboard, takes a pinch of salt, and drops it into the pot. As he is tasting again, her footsteps are heard on the stair. He swings the pot into the fireplace and goes to a basin and washes his hands and face. Elizabeth enters. Who's reading for John? David?
David C.
We're on page 47. I were planting far out to the forest edge. You're reading for John Proctor.
He's not recording?
And she goes to the fireplace, proceeds to ladle up stew in a dish. David?
Right now, for very summer. Are you well today?
She brings the plate to the table and indicating the food. Going to the table.
So is it King John's trapped?
No. She left the house and stuff to do. One day she came to visit.
Oh, that's a good sign. Walking in.
Hey, I hear my heart is scraper. So water.
She sits and watches him taste it.
It smells seasoned.
Mushy with pleasure.
Feel fortunate.
Rodrigo. For I took great care. Okay, please return to your seat. Good. He eats, she watches him.
I think we'll see green fields soon. It's warm as blood beneath the clods.
That's good.
Proctor eats, then looks up.
If the crop is good, I'll buy George Jacobs. Heifer, I'll live happily speak.
Heifer? A heifer is a cow.
Oh,
With a grin.
I mean, please, you, Elizabeth.
It's hard to say. He gets up, goes to her, kisses her. She receives it. With a certain disappointment, he returns to the table. As gently as he can.
Cider.
With a sense of reprimanding herself for having forgot.
Alright.
She gets up and goes and pours a glass for him. He now arches his back.
This finds tension that, when you go foot by foot, dropping seeds in it.
Coming with the cider. He drinks a long draught, then, putting the glass down.
You often bring some flowers in the house.
Oh, I forgot. I'll do it tomorrow.
It's winter in here yet. And then someday when you come with me, and we will walk the pond together. I never see such a lot of flowers on the earth.
With good feeling, he goes and looks up at the sky through the open doorway.
Lilacs.
Lilacs.
Lilacs. Lilacs have purple smell. Lilac is the smell of nightfall. I think Massachusetts is beautiful. It is spring.
There is a pause. She is watching him from the table as he stands there absorbing the night. It is as though she would speak but cannot. Instead, now she takes up his plate and glass and fork and goes with them to the basin. Her back is turned to him. He turns to her and watches her. A sense of their separation rises.
Thank you, Saturday.
She doesn't want friction, and yet she must.
Why? I have no business in saying.
He knows what she means.
I thought better of what he says. Why if you let her be afraid you could live it together as a second of you?
Holding back a full condemnation of her.
It is a fault. It is a fault. Elizabeth, you and mistress, you are not very well. How may that mouse frighten you, Elizabeth?
She raises up her chin like the daughter of the king says, and says to me, I must go there. Really practice. I'm an official of the court.
Magistrates means judges in this instance. Astonished.
While she's mad.
I would to God she will. There will be 14 people in the room, she says.
Proctor simply looks at her, unable to grasp it.
And there will be 5 people have power and maybe 2, he says.
Scoffing, but without conviction.
They never him.
The deputy written upon his name is saying that he does them. The time is going out, I think. She speaks of it, Abigail, and I thought she was saying to Abigail, Abigail being to her voice to the court, and where she walks, with proud and hard like the sea of Israel. And folks go out before them, and they scream and howl and fall to the floor. The person's cross on the death will be lifted him.
Wide-eyed,
Let's see. Like, she,
he turns to her,
I think so. You must tell them that it is a fall.
thinking beyond this.
is it surly?
But when you go to Ezekiel, she will. You know she will. What she says to you last week in Michael's house. She said, not to be the strong fisherman.
In thought.
She did.
Now a pause. Quietly, fearing to anger him by prodding,
God forbid you speak that in the court, woman. I think they must be told.
quietly, struggling with his thought.
Unless it is a wonder if you do leave her.
I really go to Sarah and Rob again. Let me go to now.
Thank God.
With her courage now.
Cannot keep it down.
Angereth.
I cannot keep it. I say, I think
Hurt and very coldly.
Good. Take a step down.
She stands and starts to walk out of the room.
I'm only wondering how I may prove what she told me. Elizabeth, if the world is the same now, and I think it is not easy to prove she's flawed. And the time comes so slowly. She told it to me and it was alone. I have no proof for it.
You are alone with her?
Stubbornly.
For a moment,
God, so it is not as you told me.
what will I say to others who come in and say after?
Quietly, she has suddenly lost all faith in him.
You are as weak.
She starts to turn. She turns to him.
All I have is
Suspicion. A little loftily.
I have known.
All I have is
And maybe not earlier.
With a violent undertone.
you got me there.
With a smile to keep her dignity.
Mom, if it were not Abigail, that you must go to her, would you falter now? I think not.
Now look you.
I see what I see, John.
Let's pause. What is it that she sees? Hmm?
Fair. Affair.
Could you say that again? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
The affair.
The affair, yeah. Who is having an affair?
John and Abigail.
Yeah, John and Abigail having an affair. Remember, we learned about that near the start of Act 1. And so Elizabeth has realized that, has caught on to it at some point in between then and now. So, with solemn warning. David, from you will not judge me more.
You will not judge me more, for if I have good reasons to think before I charge God on the dead, I would think on it. Let me look to your own right to prove me before you go to judge your husband and me. I forgot that building.
Right.
Staring without looking. Children have gone tiptoe in this house all 7 days since she's gone. That time years for those who learn about I think to please you, and still everlasting fear and righteous one because I cannot speak, but I am doubting every moment which realizes though I come into your court and I come into this house.
John, I'm not open. Don't really look at God. He said, now you,
But please don't answer. No, no, that is good.
Now she would justify herself.
John, I am lonely.
No more answer, Lord. First told me your suspicions. My will to and I be Christian. I confess, and free. I have mistaken you for God that day. You're not. Even though let me look sometimes for the goodness in me and judge me not.
I do not judge you. My spirit sits in your heart of love. Judge you. Nothing good. Never fail you. Very good man, John.
With a smile,
Only somewhat bewildered.
laughing bitterly.
Oh, is there your justice with freeze beard?
He turns suddenly toward a sound outside. He starts for the door as Mary Warren enters. As soon as he sees her, he goes directly to her and grabs her by the cloak, furious.
You good sailor when I first read it, you mocked me.
Shaking her.
I'll whip you if you dare leave this house again.
Strangely, she doesn't resist him, but hangs limply by his grip. Who is reading for Mary Warren? Let's go with Angie then, as your name is below here. You're going to be reading for Mary Warren. 53. First name ends. Her strangeness throws him off, and her evident pallor and weakness. He frees her. Shuddered. With draining anger, his curiosity is draining it.
And like of these proceedings, you seem to keep this house as your faith on count needed to do. And my life not worried by.
As though to compensate, Mary Warren goes to Elizabeth with a small ragdoll.
I made it good for you today. Good. I have to sit 1 hour in the chair, and that's like how you would feel so.
Perplexed, looking at the dog.
Thank you. Take care of Pepper.
Poppet is a puppet. It's an old-timey term for it. With a trembling, decayed voice. Amazed at her strangeness.
Indeed, enough.
Glancing at the room.
I feel like there should be another in my house, but you're sleeping.
She turns and starts off. She halts.
Is it true there be 14 women arrested?
No, sir, they're
39.
okay.
She suddenly breaks off and sobs and sits down exhausted.
While she's weeping, what else is John?
There's a shocked pause while she sobs, to the top of page 54. David? Hey.
Did that hear fucking
From Hank. Two seconds.
hang balls into the face? Say,
Through her weeping. Means yes.
deputy governor committee.
He's sentenced to ameliorate it.
That's the word.
In horror at the memory. Pause.
Sir, you know what
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline she is? Can you tell them that? How? Choke you.
With an indignant edge.
Why? I never heard you mention that before.
When she came into the court at 18 also, I was not house is within the oceans sleep in ditches.
Mm-hmm.
So so then she said denying and denying, and I feel my whiskey for years.
Climbing.
Up my back, and the skin on my skull began to sink, and I felt a cramp around my neck.
Keep going.
And I cannot breathe, and then
Entranced.
I hear a voice, a screaming voice, and it was my voice. And all at once I remember everything she did to me.
David.
Why should she into it?
Like one awakens to a marvelous secret insight.
So many times after she came to this very door,
Begging.
begging bread and a cup of
Cider.
cider, and more this, whatever I turned away empty, she mumbled,
Mumble. She can't mumble if she's hungry.
but what did she mumble? She must remember when talking. Last month, a Monday, I think she got away, and I thought my dogs would burst for 2 days after. Do you remember?
I do. I think,
And so I told the judge,
Often.
and he also asked her for the said, do you remember that this girl was frosted after showing your way? And then she replied,
Mimicking an old crone. Now a little strained, seeing his stubborn doubt. Please don't be packing up yet. I will give you time to pack up.
Wedding yesterday, she's been ready for
With greater impatience with him. Alright, that's where we're going to stop reading for today. It's not time to pack up yet. Thank you. So a few minutes left. We do not have time to get too much of reading journal number 4 today. This is going to be homework over Thanksgiving break. If you could get this done by November 30th, by the end of, please do not be packing up. I just explicitly told y'all, it's not time to pack up. If you put stuff away, please take them back out. Well, it is straight up disrespect. Thank you. We have reading journal number 4 that is on the passage we just read. Who can tell me what happened in the passage we just read? What did we learn?
Unfaithful.
Unfaithful? Who's unfaithful?
Abigail.
Abigail wasn't even in the passage we just read.
They're like, arguing?
And we learned that Abigail and John Proctor were having an affair at the start of the book.
Oh, you're talking about right now?
Yeah, what did we learn from what we just
My
read?
bad, yeah.
Arguing?
Argument? Who's having an argument?
Oh yeah, the argument.
His wife Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Yeah. John Proctor and his wife Elizabeth are having an argument. What did we learn about what's happening with the people that were accused of being witches?
Prosecution.
They could be hanged. They haven't been hanged yet, but there's one person who might be hanged that we know of. Who is that? Not Tituba.
Abigail.
Not Abigail. Who were they just talking about? And why was she going to be hanged? Right at the end. Stop just saying names from the book. You need to actually.
Abigail. She was being unfaithful.
No, we just.
The last couple
With John
pages, they were talking specifically about Goody Osborne.
Oh.
And why was she possibly going to be hanged?
Right here. Maybe I'll do everything.
She lied. What did she lie about? Not the amendments. The amendments is the Constitution. The commandments, which is the Bible. She didn't know any of the commandments, even though she said she would say them all the time. She's lying. And they're like, that's proof. She's a witch. How many people have been arrested for being witches?
14.
It was at first 14, and then Mary came in with the news that, how many more is it now? 39. There's 39 people have been arrested and could be hanged, depending on how their trials go. These are not big, like, cities at this time. There's not, like, thousands and millions of people here. There's, like, hundreds at most in a lot of these towns. Imagine if, like, how many students are at the school about? Like 200? 1,000? All right, imagine if about 100 of the students here just got arrested. That's about the proportions for how many people are there. It's a big amount. All right, reading journal number 4 is due at the end of Thanksgiving break. Please pack up. I'll dismiss you when you're standing in quiet. Did Mrs. Wednesday?
Yeah.
Then it's down to the office.
At the office.
Yeah, when she confiscates a phone, she sends it to the office. You get it at the end of the day.
Can you check the doors?
Give me a second.
It's not that great.
If I could have your attention just to run through the homework as the last thing. During Thanksgiving break, if I could have y'all quiet and giving me your attention. This is the last thing. Thank you. Reading journal number 1, if you submitted it, then it should be graded. If you are submitting it now, email Mrs. Wayne so that she can grade it. Nothing is going to get graded during Thanksgiving break. because Mrs. Wen is on her honeymoon, and I don't really have a break because I'm still in classes during Thanksgiving. Reading journal number 2 and number 3, as well as reading journal number 4, are due by the end of Thanksgiving break. Try and get them done now. You've had a bunch of time to get them done in class, except for number 4. 4, 5, and 6 are lumped together in a document, so don't turn in number 4, don't turn in that document, but get it done. We'll be checking that you've got it done within the document. We're not assigning any reading, but if there's anything that you missed, if there's anything that you missed, you were out for a day, please go back and reread over that so you know what happened in section minutes. All right, thank you very much.
Bye, y'all. Great Thanksgiving break.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Thanks so much.
How's your running? The meeting is still going. Is this your copy, Teacher Dave?
No.